Hello, I'm Joel Henderson with Volunteers in Medicine here in Chattanooga. I am so excited about today's conversation. Who am I here with?
I'm Manufi and I'm a volunteer here.
My name is Abby Pryor and I'm a patient here at the clinic.
So we'll start first of all, you've been at least a season with us as far as our volunteers. Tell folks who are watching this a little bit how you found us and what you've been doing the past summer.
So I came to Volunteers in Medicine because I actually go to college in Vanderbilt. So I was over here for the summer and I wanted to, get some clinical experience. I feel like I was kind of just in my mind, like doing all the pre-med kind of student things, and I really wanted to like get out in the field and work with patients. So that's how I started and found Volunteers in Medicine. I found them through the Minority Health Fair that's hosted here annually, and actually met Joel through that. So I asked if I can work here, and so I work here in the front. I triage, and we have patients walk in, and I started getting to know patients, taking their vitals, hearing about them, hearing their stories, and that's how I met Abby. And Abby and I just kind of clicked, I feel like it started from the triage room. We were just talking, and we just had so many stories to say, and I was talking with her walking to the exam room and out of the clinic and everything. And ever since then, we exchanged numbers, and we've just been super tight since then. So every time I see her, I'm like, hey, how's it been? There's my favorite patient. And honestly, I would not have had such an amazing, memorable experience if Volunteers in Medicine didn't give that to me.
And it's hard because that was a year ago, because we just had the other weekend or so, this year's Minority Health Fair.
Yeah.
So what a journey just in the past year,
For sure.
learning about organization,
Right.
becoming a volunteer, and now I'll take this conversation further as far as, so you are one of our patients.
Yes, sir.
It's always hard to ask an individual, so personal and private, to share their journey of where they found us. But when we were talking, you're like, absolutely, I want to share my story. And I want to encourage others who may not know about us. So tell how you found Volunteers in Medicine.
Well, I was out of a job and got hurt and been having medical problems ever since 2017. So around 2023 or 22, I started coming to, I heard about Volunteers in Medicine. And so without insurance, you go to the emergency room, you go to the different hospitals and stuff, and you don't get the treatment that you need because you don't have the insurance. But here at Volunteers in Medicine, you can come and they got caring people. The doctors come in and they volunteer. They don't get paid for it, and they treat you so kind. I would recommend anybody. And I have a lot of medical issues, chronic issues going on, and I get better treatment, care, just how they talk to you. You can tell that they really care. And that's how I met Joel and the other team members, and my best friend, she's going to be a doctor, and she's going to make it because she's doing the right thing. She really cares about her patients. It's not about the money, and they all care about us. And if I could tell anybody to come, I would tell them to come without insurance, with insurance, anything. And when I'm able to give back, I'm the first stop here.
Well, thank you.
And I thank y'all so much. I really do.
Yeah, we thank you.
Because y'all have helped me so just mentally. It's making my body get healed better quick. And I'm getting to see the doctors that I need. And I appreciate y'all.
I'm so glad we found each other and that we're here to provide that care for you, to get you healthy, to keep you healthy, and on your path. And with your energy, and I'm sure you're not too far from that next employment opportunity too. I want to go back, speaking about growth. So you're in school. Tell me as far as what's next for you.
Well, I'm about to be a sophomore at Vanderbilt, and again, it's rigorous curriculum. Pre-med is a big journey, so I'm sure everyone knows about it. You have that monotonous kind of routine daily, studying and working so hard, and I feel like you need that the other half of being a doctor, right? Which is in the clinic with patients, and I was really I want to get to that part and really ingrain myself into what I'm actually going to be working in the future, right? And so Chattanooga right now has a lack of primary care right now, and so coming here and it's a different experience. It's not the hustle bustle of an emergency room, but it's still you get to see patients as human beings,
Yes.
and I'm so thankful to work here because it's I work with the most giving people I've met in my life. There are doctors who literally donate their time. They have their own practices, they have their own jobs and everything, and they come in here and help patients, and it's you know, getting to be a part of that sort of like community is such an amazing experience that is just, you know, it's hard for me to put in words, you know. So in terms of like growth, like this summer has been like such a summer of growth for me, and just like, you know, learning to give and loving to give is something that I'm going to take with me for a really long time. But that's ultimately to become a doctor, and in the end, you know, be a doctor that also comes back and helps establish
Yes.
more clinics like this around the U.S. and also like works in more clinics like this.
Well, thank you for your
I'm
service.
so glad to help.
Thank
And we are looking forward to, hopefully, as we said earlier, come back next year, we
Yes, for sure.
hope. And we're looking
Yeah.
forward to that as well. And even when you're here and on family and holidays, come by and say hello.
Mhm.
And that's what we are, is we are a medical home with our culture of caring, whether through our volunteers and our patients. If now, as we always have that opportunity as well, if you were on the edge of thinking about wanting to volunteer, contact us to learn more. We have many opportunities throughout the year for different volunteer opportunities, and then also the capacity to serve more patients that may not be aware of us and trying to find us. So I always give it our website. It's vim-chat.org, or you can call us here at the clinic as well. All the information's on there. So thank you again, and have a blessed day.